This is no mistake. The big parade. Oh yeah, it is push-up parade day. Morning, boys and girls, or good afternoon, depending on when you're viewing and listening to this. Um, so today is push-up parade day. If you're viewing this recording, your class was moved due to PSSAs, and you're performing this asynchronously. So I'm going to just go over a few tips and tricks and modifications and things to do to complete your push-up parade. So first of all, here's how it works. So you're going to start walking or jogging till you get to your designated spot. There's a map. So again, let me get to, if you're at home, if you're at school, if you're at a place where you cannot run around a track, you cannot run around an oval, you can just jog in place for 30 seconds, okay? You do not have to go from point A to point B if your area, your situation does not allow it, okay? So think about that. I also have an alternative activity at the end if you just must do that, all right? So at the spot or after 30 seconds, you're going to do 5 good form push-ups. They could be standard, like our guy is demonstrating right here, or modified, where you're just getting standard position, drop your knees, and do your push-ups from there. Just 5, and then continue to your next spot, or continue to walk or jog in place for 30 seconds, and continue going for 20 minutes. Okay, so take some pacing. So in between stations, if you're setting up stations, you do not need to go full speed. It's an easy jog. And actually, if you want to jog one, walk one, jog one, walk one, it'll be good for you because over time it will get tiring. Okay, so pace yourself. What can this look like? So if you're outside, if we were at school, this is a sample track. All right, I know if you're in a classroom, again, walk in place, go down and do push-ups, and then get back up. There's a lot of ways to make this happen. Your station marker can literally be anything if you're setting up stations. I have an example here: a cone, a flag, a tree, a box, a basketball court, whatever your area is. When we were outside with other classes this week, we just used cones because obviously I have cones from the gym. This says 10 or 15 seconds between. I think it's better for 15 to 30 seconds between stations, between push-ups. Get to a station or finish 30 seconds, do your 5 push-ups, and continue from there. Again, as it says at the bottom, repeat for 20 minutes. Along the way, I just want you to count how many markers or how many times you stop to do push-ups. You can do the math at the end. What's the math at the end? Multiply the number of stations that you got to, or the number of times you stopped, times what? What would you multiply it by? If you said 5, you're correct. All right. Again, it can be set up like this. If you only have an area where you can go back and forth, you can start on one side, like say here, you'd start at the cone, run to the tree, or whatever. Start at one end of the hall, run to the other end of the hall, or whatever. You can make it and modify it any way possible to have 30 seconds of active recovery from your push-ups between each time you do push-ups. Okay? Again, you can come back to this and you can view this on the regular Google slide. All right? So if you're hurt, if you have an injury, or there's something else for preventing you from completing this activity, if there is, just so go along with Jamie on a Cosmic Kids yoga adventure. So you click this, open it up, and you can do the Cosmic Kid yoga. This is about a 20-minute video. Okay. So again, I urge you to go through the slides, think about your setup, think about the time you have left. It should leave you with about 10 or 15 minutes at the end to recover, to do some relaxing breathing. If not, just go for a walk and cool yourself down. All right. So again, if you're viewing this, I hope this is helpful, and just do your very best. Like we always say, if you have another alternative activity in mind, then go for it. Okay. But good job, everybody. Do a great job with your PSSAs, and hopefully this gives you a relaxing and active kind of break from all the testing you've been doing this week. Great job. Keep it up.